Welcome to the highly anticipated first road course of the season. For once, NASCAR will not turn left all the time. Anyway, we're at Sonoma Raceway, obviously a road course. We're gonna do 22 laps here, and hopefully this will go well. I did a couple of test runs, but the drafting distance and the AI pacing distance and stuff
to your cars.
is too much. We are in the middle of summer here, so 81 degrees is not very hot, especially at this time of day. Clear weather, winds are not strong, so which makes it feel a lot hotter. Anyway, on to qualifying. Kyle Larson, your row is going to get the pole here, followed by Clint Boyer. You will see the rest of your lineup here. And then in the back, you have a couple of people who probably messed up some corners. Kevin Harvick and Daniel Hemrick. Harvick actually won last weekend at, I believe, Michigan. It wasn't the best race. Anyways, Kyle Larson will lead us off to green, followed by Clint Boyer, Blaney, Johnson, Menard, Dillon, Almirola, Reed, Kyle Busch, Brad Keselowski, Stenhouse, and Timmy Hill. Surprise top 10 qualifying effort for him. I don't know why the outside does check up a lot because we are at the hairpin. Pace car is in pit road. And green flag is out as we're going to go road course ring. We're going to ring in some road courses. I don't know. I have bad slogans. Ooh, cars get a little close in turn one, but they all make it out. As Larson will hang on to the lead. Usually early on in the race, you see the outside guy take the lead, which would have been Clint Boyer in this case. But that wasn't the case today, as Boyer gets a bit stalled. But he's right on Larson's bumper. Won't be able to do anything. You should be able to see a lot of passing in these first couple laps. They'll probably all be single file through this section. But you'll sort of get a sense of how people are running off of that section of the road course. And Larson is going through the last corner where you have to make a hard right-hand U-turn. And everyone will survive the first lap. And we're also going to see the field come into turn one. So you see some cars are very close to each other, as you saw the 96 and 32 almost collide. Some cars are desperate. You see the 15 right in the back bumper of the 8. Ross Chastain in dead last. I'm actually going to get you to his roof cam. Yeah, not very many places where you can pass, which is why track position is very important. As you see our leaders go through the final corner again, we're going to enter lap 3. We did see some side-by-side in the final corner with Joey Logano. But glad that all cleared out. There isn't really a second groove here, since it's a road course. Only one line is able to dominate this, so if anyone gets out of line, then yeah, you're basically screwed. You're going to lose a couple positions at least. But yeah, Joey Logano had a fast car, but is stuck back here in 29th. Yeah, there aren't very many places to pass here. But this is a place where Justin Haley is side by side with William Byron. But if you're going to make a pass through that right-hander, you have to make it quick. Ooh, as they're still side by side through the S's. But usually you won't be able to get the pass clear unless the other car is just slow. So that was a battle for 17th, I believe. Yeah, 17th. And now you see Bubba Wallace is going to try to take advantage of Justin Haley's failed attempt. But Wallace is going to be stuck on the outside, as he won't be able to pass him. You could already see that the field is straightening out into single file action, as cars are already 18 seconds behind after 3 laps of racing. We're going to go on board with your second place guy, Clint Boyer. That was a lap with Clint Boyer as, oh, we've got one car into the pits. That is the 81 entry of Jeffrey Earnhardt. Ooh, and the leaders are right behind him too. Something must have happened to him. Sorry, yeah, he is over 46 seconds behind and is about to get lapped actually. I'm gonna see what happened to his car. Looked like he was fine. He was running in 16th. Unscheduled stop for sure. Oh yeah, his car just started to give up on him. Right there. On that upshift in the second gear, his car just started slowing down. Ooh, that is a poor misshift. Yeah, definitely lost some RPMs. That's a Joe Gibbs engine too. But as you see, that created a huge gap between Suarez and Byron, and basically created a stack up here. Car's almost going 3 wide into the corner, yeah, into the final turn, but looks like Jeffrey Earnhardt is doing fine himself. Yeah, he will be 55 seconds back. We're gonna catch back up on our leader, Kyle Larson. I'm actually gonna... As you see, everyone braking nice and smooth into the final corner. For some, this is like watching paint dry. For others, this is just good old road course racing. Yeah, obviously speeds will decrease as laps go by. It is lap 7 already, and the leader is and the tire wear is going to be a huge factor here, as leader Kyle Larson is already running a 127 after his fastest lap was a 126. This is also a reminder that qualifying times were 124s. So his fastest lap was a 126.5. Obviously qualifying speeds will be higher, but 126.5 in qualifying would put him in 39th. So that goes to show how effective single car qualifying is. But even in all of this open air, he's still running about 2 seconds slower than his qualifying time. But yes, tire wear is a factor. And yes, drivers may overshoot the corners as the laps go by. Let's see what lap time he runs here. A 128.0, so he's already losing time each lap because the tire wear is so bad. And you see, now this will be the point where drivers overshoot their corners a little bit. In fact, this is a great TV view. Why am I... But yeah, it's gonna start being, and I'm basically worried about all of these guys back here, because they've already been a little held up by Jeffrey Earnhardt, who's now 55 seconds back. Yeah, he's gonna cross the start-finish line here. And he's actually running faster than the leader since he is on newer tires. He lost about he gained about a second there. I'm also going to see if anyone overshoots this corner. I feel like somebody will in the next couple of laps. But to me, after seeing those cars go around in ovals all the time, it's satisfying seeing all of them compete in a tricky road course. But it looks like everyone's going to be single file through these corners. Kurt Busch and Kevin Harvick not having good races. Very interesting. Oh wait. Okay, no, I thought Bowman had some damage. But it looks like the top 5 is closing back in together. And you already see, ooh, Larson already almost into the rumble strips. But yeah, you could see how bad the tire wear is, because now he's 2 seconds behind his fastest lap. But he seems to be pulling away from Clint Boyer. Ha! I don't know if you guys caught that, but that truck was in midair. I don't think anyone else will be pitting here anytime soon. So we're going to go down the order, because I'm not sure if we've done that yet. We probably have, but we'll do it again. Just to see if there's been any position changes. Kyle Larson, dominating in first. Oh, wow. Actually, we have a battle here for a second, almost. Ryan Blaney, you saw, almost went to Boyer's bumper. But I think they settled that. All blue paint schemes in the top 3. I think you actually saw this last week with Harvick in the midst. But Boyer's in second. He's stayed there all day. He's complaining of handling issues, apparently. But everything seems to be alright. Blaney, on the other hand, says that his car is handling fine and he just needs to be patient. He's trying to conserve his tires, unlike the front two. Jimmy Johnson is in fourth. He's having a decent day. He already won here, so he's pretty much locked in the playoffs if he could stay in the top 20 in standings. Paul Menard in fifth. Very, very good day for the Wood Brothers entry. Like, you do not see this car run in the top 5 at all. So, any day where they're running in the top 5 is a good day. The Smithfield entry of Eric Almirola sits in 6th. He's a pretty good road course ringer. Kyle Busch is in 7th. Usually you'd see him run up higher, but he has not had a good season. In fact, running near last out of all of the regular season contenders. So running in 7th is a very good, day for him. Ty Dillon, 8th place. He's had a good season thus far. Good job on him. Your points leader is Ricky Stenhouse Jr. He is in 9th. Let's see if he could keep up this consistency he's had all season into a top 10. Ryan Reed, position 10, is, he's had a so-so season. He's in like 15th in points, I'd say. But, yeah. Ryan Preece, 11th. He actually won a race, but seems to be having a bit of a slump. He knows what I'm talking about. Keselowski running by himself in 12th. He just set a 129, which sort of explains the separation. Alex Bowman was right behind. Actually, was he? He's in 13th now, but he seems to be having a good day. Timmy Hill started in 10th, moved back to 14th, and is staying there. So that's a good job on him. I don't have time to preview every driver, but you see Landon Castle is actually holding up Michael McDowell and company. He just ran a 130. But yeah, everyone in the back of him is starting to be a little impatient. And the gap from him to Ryan Newman is growing. Again, this is a Starcom car. He should not be up in 23rd, but he is. You see Kevin Harvick has moved up a couple positions. That's good. And yeah, and Jeffrey Earnhardt, the gap is back to 47 seconds. So he basically gained 8 seconds since he last pitted. And as Kyle Larson is going through the final turn, we'll see what kind of final lap he gets. A 130. We are now into 1 minute and 30 second speeds. Yeah, this is a track where track position really matters, because you just don't see passing here. There's only a few spots where you can pass. And when you do, it basically screws you up. Yeah, as you see, everyone here is running single file. Good Bush not having a good race. Actually holding up Chad Finchum here. He's running about 8/10 of a second behind the leaders. Like 8/10 of a lap slower than the leaders. Which is not... Which actually is pretty decent. Sort of shows that he's not going to be lapped anytime soon. And pit stops are occurring. We have green flag pit stops. Oh, pit lane 2. And Jimmy Johnson, Eric Almirola, Kyle Busch, all of those guys staying out. Yeah, many of the backmarkers are staying out. As Kyle Larson crosses the finish line. Yeah, not that many cars stayed out. Ooh, I heard a collision. Did you? We're going to check on that after these rounds of pit stops. We're going to see who leads them off pit road first. And it's going to be Clint Boyer as Kyle Larson's car is stalled. Ooh, lots of checking up. Clint Boyer leads the race off pit road. And oh my, I heard collisions. As you see the rest of the field. It was not from Larson, actually. Thought it might have been. They're actually pack racing up here with fresh tires. As Kozlowski basically lets them off high. I'm trying to wonder where our... Okay. And Johnson stays out again! Ooh, yeah, there seems to be some smoke back here. So Johnson and Bowman both stay out, as Almirola, Kyle Busch, William Byron, and all those guys pit. And yes, you heard it right, Jeffrey Earnhardt is in the lead. Actually, no, he's not. Sorry, I'm stupid. But Jeffrey Earnhardt leads over Clint, will take the lead after this round of pit stops. As Michael McDowell. Ooh, Clint Boyer pits again. What? Wait. Clint Boyer pits again, so do all of these guys. Did they all get nabbed for speeding? This changes everything. A bunch of cars pit again. They all probably got nabbed for speeding. But Johnson, oh. As you see the red flashing lights, caution may be out. And yes, indeed, caution is out. Okay. As cars race back to the line, Johnson will be your leader. So I'm wondering what happened to cause this caution. I don't think anyone has been lapped other than Daniel Hemrick, who just came off a pit road the second time. Ooh, there seems to be a little smoke over there. But yeah, Daniel Hemrick seems to be the only one trapped a lap down. I don't see anything, honestly. But pitting again actually screwed up a lot of the leaders. Yeah, I don't see anyone with damage. Um, if I'm gonna guess, maybe a caution. Yeah, you see smoke over there. Let's see if anyone actually went through that smoke, or was it? Oh yeah, Ryan Reed. I don't think this brought out the caution though. Yeah, they were all coming off a pit road, stacking each other up. Yeah, and Ryan Reed doesn't get going fast enough for Brakislawski's taste, as he gets spun into the grass there, and that's where that pack racing happens. But I'm not sure how the caution was caused. Yeah, we're going to actually see. When do the lights flash? There. Not here. There. So, around here was when there were incidents. Let's go. Yeah, that was when the exact moment the caution came out. Ooh. Oh, no. Your points leader gets spun out. He's had a very, very consistent season thus far. How does this happen? Oh. William Byron exits off a pick low, right in front of Stenhouse. And I don't think Stenhouse expected that. Yeah, Stenhouse was running in 10th, but he only loses 6 positions. As you see in your leaderboard, the 81 entry of Jeffrey Earnhardt leads, as it looks like Jimmy Johnson pitted. Wow. So maybe pitting again was crucial for some of those guys, as he is all the way back, like way back. Everyone here is in the lead lap except for the 8, called Daniel Hemrick. But we're gonna go through your order here. Jeffrey Earnhardt, who has the oldest tires by far, is leading. He's on lap 4 tires, so 10 laps of difference. Almirola's in second, Kyle Busch third, Priest fourth, Byron fifth, Timmy Hill in sixth, Suarez seventh, Haley eighth, Reed ninth, Wallace 10th. Chase Elliott is in 11th, McDowell 12th, Brandon Jones in 13th, Truex 14th, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. After spinning out, only loses 5 positions in 15th, Newman 16th, Logano 17th, Tiff, Castle, Dillon, LaJoy. Everyone who did pit under caution was Jimmy Johnson, Chris Buescher, Parker Kligerman, Alex Bowman, Kevin Harvick, David Reagan, Cody Ware, Clint Boyer, Chad Fincham. Oh wow, Ross Chastain, Ryan Blaney, Kurt Busch, Kyle Larson, Paul Menard, Ty Dillon, Mike Keselowski, Eric Jones, and Matt DiBenedetto. Something is wrong with Kurt Busch, guys. He is... I don't know what he's doing. Oh, maybe Jimmy Johnson was the only one to pit. Anyway, pace car is going to pull in, as our eyes will still be on Kurt Busch. Actually, I don't know if the pace car is pulling in. The lights aren't flashing. Yeah, the pace car pulls in. Hemrick will start ahead of the field here. And yep, there goes your turn 11 contact. It's probably going to be a bunch of those. But your pace car is already in. We'll see what happens on the restart. Yeah, Kurt Busch is in pit road. They start a single file and we go green here for hopefully our final restart at Sonoma. Oh! Oh no! Jeffrey Earnhardt spins! Caution is immediately out. Oh my gosh, Matt tipped into the grass. We are having a race back. Justin Haley also involved in further contact. Oh my gosh. I knew things were going to be skeptical when Jeffrey Earnhardt stayed out on old tires. Again, he was on lap 4 tires. Ooh, Kevin Harvick into the dirt. Earnhardt's gotta be mad at that. Castle, Chase Elliott, Timmy Hill, lots of cars with damage. And hey, Daniel Hemrick's gonna get his lap back. While Kyle Busch may end the race. If this race ends on a caution, Kyle Busch will be your winner. Restarting from 3rd position. Of course, Hemrick's gonna get his lap back. Yeah, Kurt Busch and Daniel Hemrick will get his lap back. Kyle Busch is your leader, as pace car is already out on track. Since Hemrick has stayed ahead of the leaders, he will do a wave around. But this has changed everything, as we're going with 4 laps to go. I don't know. Oh, there's even more wrecking back here, actually. We're going to check on that. Check on every single wreck, because that was a crazy restart. If this caution lasts 4 laps or longer, we are going to end the race under yellow. First time that's happened in a long time. Jeffrey Earnhardt's gotta be heartbroken. From 1st to 18th. Let's see what happened. So yeah, he got checked up a bit on turn 10. Again, he's on 13 lap old tires. By then, almost everyone would have pit. So I don't think he would. I think he would have done 1 lap of green and then pit. But more cars wrecked after that, it seems. Yeah, let's go to the helicopter view. Okay. So, Hemrick, I don't think he wheel spun. Yeah, he did. He spun his tires. Actually, no, he didn't. But he did have a slower restart than everyone else on the field because of his old tires. Now, seeing this, Almirola has to be aggressive because track position matters here. And Earnhardt just doesn't give enough room here. Now, he's going to do a self-spin, but the caution comes out because he's sideways. And because, yeah, Justin Haley goes into that at full speed. I'm going to see if anyone else gets collected. Because you saw Chase Elliott get a bunch of damage. Oh yeah, no, not really. Yeah, nobody else was really involved in that. Oh wait, no, I did mention that there was wrecking here somewhere. Somewhere. See, Corey LaJoy is actually a bit slow. Well, that may have just been from people running off track. Let's view this from Chase Elliott's view, because we know he had a bunch of damage. Yeah, as you saw there, he ran right into the back of Timmy Hill. Yeah, just nowhere to go. We're going to view this from Timmy Hill's view. As you see, Justin Haley's already aggressive. Oh, that reminds me. You also did see Landon Castle with a ton of side damage. Again, he was the car that held up almost everyone. Let's see if... Yeah, and that was from turn 1. Oh, it was already sustained beforehand. Oh, he just hit the outside wall. Okay, that's what that was. He does manage to get past people. And yeah, all the other smoke was from people running off track. We will view we will have one last view of this. Justin Haley's roof cam. You see, he's already going aggressive at the start. You have Darren Suarez inside him. He's trying to let him by. Yeah, he has a way better start than everyone else. Because they're all reacting to Jeffrey Earnhardt. Already gained about like 5 positions there, but yeah, this won't help him. And he's back to 31st. Pace car is in, and we will have a 2-lap shootout. Green flag is in the air. If there is a caution, the race will end. As you see, lots of desperation up in the front, with Ryan Reed and Brandon Jones. And caution is out, but we will show who wins the race, since it is a race back. You did see lots of people stacking up here, so I'm not surprised there was a caution. But Ryan Preece doing everything he can to catch the king of the king of modern era, Kyle Busch. Will he be able to do it? And Kyle Busch, having a very rough season, he will barely be able to overcome his rough season with a win here. And Kyle Busch gets a long needed win here at Sonoma Raceway. As you see, Corey LaJoy is told, but Kyle Busch wins at Sonoma. And that looked to be That actually looked to be a big wreck in the back. Turn 1, obviously, because that was a quick caution that came out. But congratulations to Kyle Busch. The one car I did see on pit road, Corey LaJoy, his day is done, as he will not be able to finish the race. Let's see what happened here. I don't think he started it, but as you see, so many cars are, restarting too wide because of the checkup caused by the last final corner. Actually, I could speed this up a bit. Yeah, Jeffrey Earnhardt gets a terrible restart due to his damage. Ooh, Jimmy Johnson gets in the middle of 3 wide. Bam! David Reagan, Chad Fincham, Chase Elliott already. Ooh, as you see, Jimmy Johnson flipping end over end. But Eric Jones, that was a huge wreck. We're actually going to get a different view of that. Yeah, Jimmy Johnson actually ran near the front all day, and then decided to pit under caution for some apparent reason. Here's the pit lane 1 cam. Actually, that did not do anything. Here's Jimmy Johnson's far chase. Let's see who's really at fault here. Yeah, Jimmy Johnson actually creates a 3 wide, because he sort of had to, but then Parker Kligerman just goes on the outside and nowhere to go. But Kligerman shouldn't have forced that, seeing that there were already 2 cars behind him. And there goes Reagan's night. I mean Reagan's day. Fincham barely sustains damage from that. Chase Elliott. I'm actually gonna see if there's a good. Ooh. Fincham. Jones. Just lots of cars. And you really got. It really sucks to have that sort of day. But it happens. People are desperate. It's a road course. It ought to happen. Here it is in real time. He flips over 3 times before landing back on his roof. That would be a terrible. Actually, hold up. Thumbnail time. I might actually put that as a thumbnail. Believe it or not. But the race is complete. Your results are Kyle Busch, Ryan Preece, William Byron drives all the way up to 3rd after getting tagged in that last incident. Ryan Reed will finish 4th, Brandon Jones 5th, Truex Jr. will finish 6th, Suarez moves up to 7th, Wallace in 8th, Logano in 9th, McDowell will finish in 10th, Timmy Hill, after getting rear-ended, will finish in 11th, Matt Tifft will finish in 12th. Again, the race is already ended, so it doesn't matter if they damage each other. Landon Castle will finish in 13th, Stenhouse in 14th, Almirola 15th, Austin Dillon drives all the way up to 16th, Ryan Newman, Harvick after running way below 35th most of the day, drives up to 18th. Very good pit stop for him. Bowman in 19th with a bit of front end damage, and Chris Buescher will finish in 20th. Cody Ware, basically last place car, and Ross Chastain finish 21st and 22nd. Jeffrey Earnhardt, with all that damage, will finish in 23rd, Boyer 24th, and Kyle Larson 25th. Both Boyer and Larson have had good days until they decided to pit again. Ty Dillon 26th, Beck Keselowski 27th, Matt Benedetto basically, I think, ran out of fuel. Either that or he's just, okay, yeah, he ran out of fuel. 28th, Kurt Busch 29th, Justin Haley in 30th, Chase Elliott 31st, Jones 22nd, Kligerman 23rd, Hemrick 24th, Blaney 35th, 6th, I don't know. I probably got the order wrong, but everyone will go into pit road. Your retirees are the 39 of Chad Fincham, 48 of Jimmy Johnson, 32 of Corey LaJoy, and 38 of David Reagan, all involved in that final incident. I will take one last look of Eric Jones and his family. Yeah, he basically just got rear-ended. We're gonna watch how Ty Dillon powers to, actually not powers, but how he avoids this wreck here. Fincham retired. Watch Blaney go for a wild ride. Yeah, the sand is very hard and heavy, so I'm surprised he was able to make it back there. As he runs off track for most of his lap. He's fine, he just got sand in his engine as he actually goes down pit road. But yeah, I already knew your results. There may have been one car that I missed because they probably already retired. But, decent race. I actually like the racing here. Kyle Busch won. And yeah. Kyle Busch wins at Sonoma. Anyway, here are your point standings. Kyle Busch was like 30th in standings. Actually, no, he wasn't. But with a win, he moves up past Reagan, Wallace, and Eric Jones, who just... he's just getting so unlucky. One top 10 in 16 races. Oh my. Brandon Jones impressing in 3 races. And yeah, a couple of these guys will not race. It's their final race. Jeffrey Earnhardt probably being one of them. Jeffrey Earnhardt being one of them. Timmy Hill will race out the season. But yeah, it's just... yeah. Austin Dillon moves up to 26th after missing 2 races. He has 3 top 5s to his record. And he will probably make the chase. But we'll see. He does have a top 10 standings car. Yeah, Stenhouse still has a healthy points lead because basically everyone else got screwed in the past couple cautions, and he was able to avoid it all. 222-point lead, good job for him. And then Hammock is about 200 points ahead of Almirola. Then some gaps here and there, but yeah. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next race at Chicagoland. Peace.